with an 80 out of 100 on my photo of a butterfly. So I got an award for that, and I had to go up in front of everyone.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was for the Professional Photographers of Michigan.
Very nice. That's wonderful. How proud you guys must be.
We were very proud. Nora entered. That was her first time entering.
And how about you, Nora?
Well, it was my first time entering, and not to be rude, but my dad doesn't really teach stuff very... Okay. Well, so we haven't had time, and I don't know a lot about photography. So I tried, but I think I did good. Even though I didn't walk home with the award, but I was still proud of my photo.
And what was your photo of?
I had one of a butterfly. I had one of a flower, and then I had one of crystals.
Very nice. Very pretty. Would you bring them by sometime? Let me look at them, both of you.
Yeah,
of
course.
Thank you.
And Marissa was the Can Council Youth Volunteer of the Year.
I saw that. Congratulations.
December. Thank you.
How did that feel?
It was good. I liked it a lot.
Good.
It felt really good.
Good. That's a big thing, I think. Mm-hmm. Why was that important to you?
Well, I used to be on a competitive dance team at Miss Laurie's here in Bay City. And I stopped dancing, even though I was improving a lot and I loved it. I stopped dancing so that I could focus on school and volunteering. So to know that I got that award and knowing that my volunteering was paying off and that it was helping a lot of people in the community, it felt really good.
Nice. Very good. That's a very good attitude to have at your age.
Mm-hmm.
Volunteering really does make you feel good, doesn't it? I think it's almost a bigger reward to us than it is to the people we're helping.
Yeah.
Because it just makes you feel good.
Yeah, I think I have over 200 volunteer hours at school right now.
Wow,
my goal
excellent.
is 400.
Wow, that's very good. That's very good. So you take a lot of time and you spend a lot of energy with these girls. Yes. What makes you do that? What makes that mom and you do that?
Just listening to them today. Listening to how confident they are and knowing that they're good kids going in the right direction. When I grew up, we didn't have the volunteer opportunities, or I wasn't aware of them, I should say. If they were out there, I didn't know. And I have done a lot of different things in my life, making changes as the kids have grown to make sure that they have the role model that they need, because I think it's that important. And I was able to work. I work side by side with Marissa in a lot of different activities and volunteering. We do well together. We just got a GoPro, and we're going to start doing some vlogging.
How fun.
Yes. We have to practice first.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're doing your mission voyage.
Yeah. But we work very well together, and we have a lot of fun. And I think making it fun, not only for her, but for me, brings us closer together. Nora, enjoys going to the volunteer opportunities that are available to her. Next year she'll be able to join the Leo Club.
Oh, are you looking forward to that?
Yes.
And Marissa is the president of the Leo Club currently, and watching her take that organization that I feel is one of my strong suits, but watching her take that organization and plan events, bring in speakers, bring in volunteer opportunities to the Leo Club. I watch Nora do it. I watch Emily do it. And it's fabulous. But they wouldn't do that, I don't think, if I hadn't set aside time for them to do that. And I took vacation time to be on the Leo Club. I took vacation time to volunteer for Girls on the Run. So I thought it was that important to
That's
do.
very nice. you know, you hear so often teachers say, and people that are in our, like policemen, policewomen, say that strong families really make a difference, and that instruction should start at home. And because teachers have a hard time, kids don't even know basic manners, or
Right.
they don't know how to be kind or treat each other. And it does start at home, and it's so important. If you were to give advice to a young family just starting out that had maybe their first child, what would that advice be? What would it look like?
If I had to give advice to a family just starting out with a young child, I would let them know this is a lifelong commitment, and the time you spend with a child is never time wasted. It takes that time and that energy and that love and that genuine interest in what they want to do, to help them grow, be confident. So if it might not be something you are interested in at the time that they're looking to do, but if they want to take a karate class, take a karate class with them.
Right,
Let them try it out
that's
and
really
do it
true.
with
Let them pick. Right.
Right, but when they want to be done with karate class, obviously I feel very strongly about you live out your obligation. So if your obligation was a 6-week class, then we're going to go through the 6-week class. But after that, let them try something new if that's what they want. But be involved in it. Don't just drive them there, drop them off, and not have a part in it. You need to be involved with your children. You need to take a genuine interest in them, what they have to say. Treat them like the strong individuals that they are. And sometimes it's hard because their views might be different than yours. And your parenting style for each one is very different. And that can be a challenge to figure out sometimes.
Yeah, just when you think you have it down.
Right, right. And then all of a sudden you're, oh boy, okay, square one. But then again, then you have this, you find a group. SWWaG is a fabulous group of strong-willed women that all parent a little different. So when you're having something, an issue, it's nice to have people in your corner to talk to and talk something through and get their perspective. They're not in the forest with you, so they're looking outside and can give great advice. Not that you have to do exactly what somebody says, but at least it gives you a perspective. So make sure you find other parents that have that same devotion to their family as you would to yours, and don't necessarily, I don't want to say don't give up doing things socially, but if your first instinct on the weekends, for example, is your me time or your me vacations, and I don't, not that I say those are bad things. You need some me time. Self-love, beauty is about taking care of you, but take care of you so that you can take care of them.
Yes, it's the whole intention thing.
Yes.
Right. I agree with you. Because it really is important for you to have friends outside of your family. And to have friends that your children have friends with their parents, that works really well.
Very well.
Because then that's a win-win.
Right.
Do you like that whole concept of SWWaG?
Yes.
And do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness, Nora.
So, how long ago did you start SWWaG?
March of 2017, we started with 8 moms and their daughters. And the first meeting that we had was moms only. And I had asked everybody to come to the studio, not giving them any indication of what SWWaG was going to be other than a mother-daughter group. And I had each one of them write down what they wanted to get out of the group. And we all had very similar views on having a support group, doing fun things, spending time with our daughters, learning, growing, and that's where we went.
Do you ever do things without the daughters, just the moms?
We have done a couple. We've actually came to you for journaling.
We're
with just
doing
the
that
moms.
again, aren't we?
And we are doing the kids this time.
That's right. Ooh, that's going to
Yes.
be really fun.
So that will be fun because I don't think people realize how many different ways there are to journal.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun and interesting. Yes, and we have gathered a couple times. And then in the summertime, we also did a family event. So dads
nice.
and brothers could come along and, because I think it's important. We can't forget about those dads and boys. My husband says he needs a SWWaG support group because there's so much strong will in our house.
SWWAG Anonymous.
Yes, SWWAG Anonymous.
That could be all one word, SWWAG Anonymous. Yes, I understandably. I think my father needed that group as well, yes. So moving forward, do you still have the same 8 women?
I do, and actually...
So that says a lot right there.
And our group has grown, and it's because of the other moms.
Oh,
also.
so they
tell somebody, and then they come in. In each event, you'll have different moms that come in. You have some that are at almost all the events. Then you have some that flux in and out because schedules are tough.
Right.
And their level of interest in the subject sometimes. You'll see different people at the running.
Right.
Then you will see we've done a self-love photo shoot with some that had a lot of people because it was a wide draw.
Right.
Running. Not everybody wants to run, and
Right.
a lot of moms don't think, that's something that they want to
Or
do.
they can't.
Or
Some
they
moms
can't.
probably can't, right?
Right. So each one is a little different, but we have grown to over 80 members
Wow,
on Facebook,
nice.
80 moms that follow us, and maybe they don't come to an event, but they're following us. They see what we're posting. They see the inspirational things, the questions. They see the activities, and when something sparks them, they're going to be there. And I think one thing I've learned from you definitely is that you can't think everybody's going to come to everything, and God will send you who is meant to be and who needs that at that particular time.
Right.
And Nora said it best. When we went to the rescue mission for Valentine's Day, I wasn't sure how many people would show up. And we set up tables of activities. Each parent, each mom and daughter was responsible for a table and an activity. We had the perfect amount of activities, the perfect amount of tables. It took exactly 1 hour to get through all the activities for the people who came.
Isn't it funny how that turns out?
And Nora said if everybody would have showed up, that would have been overwhelming to the people, the guests that were at the Good Samaritan Rescue Mission.
Yes.
So-
See, it just turns out like that. It's like there's a divine plan that you don't even know that you're playing into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love
Absolutely.
that. With that law of attraction class, I just started a new one,
Yes.
and I was supposed to have 3 people.
Right.
Well, only 1 came.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 people wanted to do it. So I met with another one yesterday, and I was supposed to meet with one today, but she got stuck in a meeting, so we have to make it later this week. And then all 3 of them will be here next Saturday.
And I just went through your law of attraction class, and we had 3 people, and then towards the end we had 4. And I think if it was a large group, it wouldn't have been as impactful. I loved our law of attraction.
Yes,
class.
me too.
And I love the fact that we're going to continue meeting once a month.
Yes.
And I learned so much. But I have to remember, I'm used to planning shows for 1,500 people.
Right.
And I have to remember that you lose your impact on this level as you add people to events.
Right.
You need to keep them at a manageable size in order for it to have the impact for them.
And I've found that people, impact is such a good word, but they won't stand up and talk or share.